everybody, and welcome back to another episode of E Divine Wine Goddess. I'm your host, Phoebe, and we are going to be talking about your wine body type. So let's go. But first, let's pay tribute to our Black-owned wine companies. This is also grown out in Texas. This is the Winery Cocktails and Cream. But I got the berries and bubbles. And this was very sweet. So if you like a sweet wine, this is the way to go. Now that we have our glasses all set up, let's go ahead and get into these bodies of wine. So our first one for our white body of wine will be our teeny umbrellas, the Pinot Grigio. And with this wine, made out in California, this one has the crisp pear, honey, lemon. So you're going to get that astringency in your jawline. For our next one, it will be our Sauvignon Blanc. And this wine made in honor of the founder of the traditional legendary Argentina winery, Navarro and Edmundo. I don't know how to pronounce their last name, but you're going to get the fresh tropical minerals in this medium body. For our next one of our full body, this one has the oak, cream, and fruity, made out in Napa, California. This one is very good. This is our full body. I kind of mixed the reds up by accident, but for this one, this is the Double Dog Dare medium body, made out in California. You're going to get the fresh spice in this wine. For our next one, this is going to be our next full body, made out in the heart of Spain. You're going to get the fresh red fruit cherries in this one. And for our last one, the big sipper juicy Pinot Noir. For this one, made out in California, you're going to get that elegant berry vanilla flavor. And this one will be our light body. So now we have everything set up here. I can't wait to get into it with you guys. So let's go ahead. The different types of wine bodies, there are a few, but once you get to experience wine more and get engaged into a lot of more wine varieties, you'll know that there can be more than one wine body. But for the basics of this video, because we're still learning, there are light bodies, medium bodies, and full bodies. So this is what we have here. We have a light white, a medium white, a full white, a light red, a medium red. And you're probably wondering, like, hey, what is the meaning of body? Like, what does that do? The meaning of wine body is simply the richness and the heaviness of the wine. And what that factors into a combination of a lot of things. The grape varieties, the alcohol level, the sweetness, the dry levels. So in which those things, with combining all of those things, those produce either a light body, a medium body, or a full body. Or it could be a combination of one or the two. So it really depends on the grape variety. So what exactly is your body type, right? So let's say you're looking for something more that has more alcohol, like a lot of us are looking for. If you're looking for a more alcohol level wine, you want to go with more of the full body. This here is a full body. This also is a full body of white. And when you factor into that, you have to be careful, because there are some wines out there that has more tannin in the full body. And I know that there are some people that they could be allergic to tannin. The tannin in the wines can give them a headache. So you might want to be careful in choosing your full body wines. But the full bodies tend to have more alcohol. You're looking for a lighter wine, something that has light alcohol and that doesn't have a lot of tannin in it. You want to go, of course, with your light body wines. Here's a light body white and a light body red, and that can also minimize more of the tannin and the headache and a lot of things that a lot of people experience when drinking. Tannin is the extraction from the grape. So the extraction from the grape would be the skin of the grape, the stem of the grape, and the seeds of it. And it also depends on the sensation on the tongue. So it gives it like a little dry type rough feeling on the tongue. when looking for tints. Now that we reviewed the body types of wine, let's pair wine with the body types according to events, food, and or time of day. Keep in mind, this is completely optional, okay? These are just recommendations according to professionals. Okay, and for a light body of wine, here we go. If you have, let's say for an example, you have a work event that's more in a morning to a early afternoon, a light body will certainly do well, okay? You have your audience that will definitely pay attention and be more focused. Yeah, you also want to be a little relaxed. And at this event is more less food to no food at all. A light body will certainly do. Oh yeah, that's good. For a medium body, wine is best suitable for a more of a social gathering type of event where attention is not too engaged, but also very very relaxed, and there's going to be more food to more that people have already had food, that people already had breakfast in the morning. This is more towards like in the afternoon, leading towards like the late. But keep in mind, this also depends on the type of brand, because depending on the brand, they'll have more alcohol level. You don't want to, again, this is the afternoon. You don't want to overpower your social gathering or your any type of gathering with a lot of alcohol, especially like during in the middle of the day if people got something to do afterwards. But let's say you also have food at this gathering. You also want to keep in mind that the food you want your food to shine. You don't want to overpower your food with a wine. But this is just a good balance. So choose a good medium, depending on the brand also. Choose a good medium body of wine for that good balance for that event. Oh, that's good. For a full body of wine, I say, baby, shoot for the stars. A full body of wine can really stand on its own. Wine, due to the richness and the alcohol level, a full body of wine can really pair very well with a very fun event. Everybody is drinking, dancing. A full body. Let's also say you want to be at home, you want to relax. This will also do. It's after 5, you're relaxing, high alcohol. I got kids. My boss getting on my nerves. A full body of wine will do the trick. Let's say you're also cooking food. A good wine will do while you're cooking food. But also, if you're going to eat your food with your wine, just make sure that the food is not clashing with the wine. You want to give it a good balance depending on what you're cooking, depending on the flavors, all the spices that you're using. Just really keep in mind, you want to make sure you have a good balance when you're eating dinner and you're pairing with wine. Thank you everybody for reviewing the body types of wine with me. Also, keep in mind, these are all optional, okay? These are all optional. Ain't nobody telling you what to drink, what to do. I will pop you in the mouth, okay? You do what you want. I don't care what y'all got going on. I'm just teaching you what I've been taught, what I am learning, and I'm excited to learn all this. All of this is optional, okay? But thank you guys for joining me, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. I'm sorry I was gone last week. It was Rihanna Sunday, so therefore everything shuts down. Okay, it's Rihanna. Like, what do you mean? But thank you guys, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Mwah!